Right, this is Aries, another skinny pig that we up for adoption, and his friend. These are going to be a trickier bond. So someone with more experience is going to be really, really necessary. Now, Aries come from suspected skinny pig breeding, but because of that, he is very confident with people. Once he does get on with others, he gets on well with others. As you can see, him and unfortunately his friend hasn't got a name, but him and his friend are very, very like the best match. We did have to work with Aries for a long while because unfortunately he was very over dominant and he was very, very naughty. But we worked with him and we got him bonded. So this is about his friend is about 3 or 4 months old, and Aries is about 4 years old. So whoever adopts these two beauties need to be aware that they are going to likely lose Aries very, 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 very distantly from his friend there, and Aries is going to leave his friend behind. So whoever adopts them is going to need to be able to either surrender his friend back to us when the time comes, or is going to have to be willing to go through a bonding and get him another friend. Aries is super confident and really happy with people. He does have 2 lumps on his back, which are just fatty lumps. They have been tested, but obviously because of his age and that, and the fact that he has got those lumps, it will be very within people's interest to sort of have regular checks and keep a close eye on him. Hello, Aries. Hello. So someone just willing to take on a more elderly guinea pig is going to be more essential, as well as that because of his age. You can see they're having a moment now. Because of his age, someone that is comfortable or is happy to bring him back to do things such as bore cleaning and that, because he does have issues with needing to be bore clean because of his age. So someone needs to be hyper aware of the fact that he is getting on, and there are other things such as bore cleaning that will need to be done. Obviously, someone with skinny pig experience is preferable, or someone who has done really heavy research on skinny pigs and do completely understand the sort of what that involves, as the care for a skinny pig is a lot different to the care of a normal guinea pig. Someone who is also aware that whereas Aries is confident and happy to be sort of, he's not particularly keen on being picked up. This is typical with skinny pigs because of the skin. They're not that keen on the feeling. So he's not keen on being picked up, but he does like people, and he does enjoy like people company. So someone that can cater to him and cater to the fact that this little one is a lot more skittish because he's younger. He doesn't really he's not that keen on people, he's not that keen on being handled and that, but with time he can learn to be more receptible. Obviously with bedding again, fleece is preferable, but any soft bedding and that can protect is going to be a good thing. Aries has already had an abscess that had to be treated due to an injury under his chin, and this could have been because of hay or anything like that. Unfortunately, skinny pigs are prone to that sort of thing because their fur is not there to protect them. So fleece bedding is always going to be the best bedding. Unfortunately, we aren't able to do that just because of the maintenance of it is a little bit hard, but that is why they do have very soft bedding in their hides. Obviously, whoever adopts these two definitely need to have boar experience. As you can see on the video, there is some dominance, there is some go to and fro with them. However, Aries' friend is very submissive. He pushes it occasionally, but as you can see there, Aries does tell him off and doesn't put up with it. But Aries is still very, very dominant. So they're definitely going to need someone who could give them a bit more of a closer monitoring, and someone that knows when things may be taking a turn for the worst, if that was to happen, and be able to attend to it before it does actually take a turn for the worst. So someone with that sort of knowledge and understanding of guinea pigs and sort of their behaviours and that, and how they react and interact with each other is going to be really, really essential as well. So we're looking for a very specific home, and we want to know that people are, whoever wants to adopt is aware of the age difference and the implications that might cause in the future, is aware of the different care and understand the different needs for skinny pigs. Someone that can understand the difference between Aries' very confident nature and his friend's very shy nature, and someone who's very good with sort of their behaviour, understanding their relationship and able to identify any issues and how to resolve those issues maybe before they escalate and that. So boar experience is probably going to be more necessary, but hopefully we can get them the home they deserve.